Hey everybody, Elite here, back again with another episode of Pokemon Showdown, and the final day in the Monogen OU week. So of course, since this is the 6th day, I'm doing 6th generation Monogen team. This team is a lot harder to put together than any of the other teams, maybe possibly Gen 2 as well, because there's so few Pokemon in Gen 6. But there are a lot of really solid mons in this gen as well. So I'm really happy with the way the team worked out, and I'm actually kind of excited to use it, because there are a lot of really good Pokemon in here. So first, we have Doublade. You've seen this Doublade before. It does a lot of work, it's really good. Yep. Wait, you have seen this before, haven't you? Pretty sure it was in my OU battle. Along with Chandelure back then. But if you don't know exactly what this does, No Guard, Eviolite, basically a normal set for Doublade. Everything invested in defense and HP and special defense. And it's got speed all the way down for Gyro Ball. And it's running Toxic, Sacred Sword, Shadow Sneak alongside it. So it's an easy status and a reliable fighting type move, which I suppose, considering the team that I have, I don't know. I'll take a look at my moves in a minute. If I make any changes, I'll let you know. Next I have Diancie, which is a Mega Diancie with the Clear Body ability, although it will get Magic Bounce when it Mega Evolves. So it runs Rock Polish, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, Earth Power. The reason I have Rock Polish is because, one, Rock Polish, and it's going to start outspeeding just about everything in sight, which makes it a really good Pokemon. Not to mention its special attack and normal attack are just through the roof, so it's an amazing mixed attacker as well. Mega Diancie is a great Pokemon, but it has quite a few weaknesses, especially that 4x weakness to Steel. So having defenses is really important. That's not really Mega Diancie's specialty though. So I need to watch out for attacks. And make sure I get my attacks out first, which is why Rock Polish is so important. Next I have Pangoro, with the Scrappy ability to allow it to hit Ghost types with any move, and the Choice Band to give it even more physical power. Absolute maxed out attack alongside the Choice Band. Gunk Shot, Knockoff, Ice Punch superpower. This thing is just a physical threat. That's all it is, it's all it's meant to be. Next is Goodra with the Choice Specs, Sap Sipper. You might recognize the type battle way back in episode 2. You probably didn't see much of it. My videos were worse than they are now, so I don't blame you for never going back and watching it. Basically, it's the special variant of Pangoro. Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, Muddy Water. It's got an amazing amount of special attack and a decent as well, making Goodra both a and powerful tank. Next is holding the leftovers with the bulletproof ability to avoid orb-based attacks. Has Leech Seed, Drain Punch, Spikes, Spiky Shield. This may seem very, very similar to the moveset that Ferrothorn has, and it rightfully is. Swapped out my Protect with Spiky Shield. Enemies that hit my Protect take chip damage. And I have a reliable recovery in both Leech Seed and Drain Punch alongside leftovers. Chestnut's going to stay in Battlefield for a long time, especially with the small boost in special defense I gave it, and the massive amount of defense that it has now. It's a really good Pokemon. He's probably my favorite member of the team, alongside Doublade. Sylveon holding the leftovers with Pixelate, Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Wish, Baton Pass. And with a special defense stat and HP boosted like that, you can see what this set is supposed to do. I'm going to set up with Calm Mind, and I'm going to Wish, And just when they think they can take out Sylveon, I'm going to swap into, more than likely, Doublade, Deontay, whatever I want. I can swap into it with multiple Calm Mind setup, and everything will be good. I don't know what else to say about that. That's a really, really good setup if I can get it working. Otherwise, it still has Hyper Voice for offensive. With that Pixelate boosted Hyper Voice, it's like base 112. So, yeah. But without any more delay, let's get into our final 3 battles for the Mono Gen week. Now, for anyone who's paying close attention, this is actually the team that was used in my video with the Charizard that totally wiped out my entire team. I'm gonna send out my spikes first to... Oh, okay. I was actually kind of scared of that for a second. Oh, that's gonna be one of these videos. Whatever. But yes, this is a team that I used against that Charizard. It just immediately belly drummed and wiped out my entire team. I hope I don't run into that again. I've never seen one do that, other than that one time. But now I gotta deal with a stupid Excadrill. Considering what Excadrill's been able to do against me, it's not a good thing. Okay. I really want to set out my spikes, but I'm afraid that that's not a good idea. So, I'm not sure what to do here. I think I'm going to set up my spikes. Bad idea. I wasn't sure if they'd attack or not, and not to mention I didn't think Doublade would be able to take anything anyway. So I'm just going to Toxic whatever comes out. And I guess... Oh, I don't... Here. I guess I Gyro Ball. If it doesn't kill, and it does kill. Got exactly enough damage. Both times. So I'll send out my own Sylveon. And I'm gonna immediately call... And it's just devastating. However, I believe that it's actually choiced. So I'm just gonna wish. It's got Mold Breaker. And I'm actually going to Baton Pass into the Diancie. I don't know if that's a good idea considering Ground type. But Diancie also has Earth Power, so I'll go Baton Pass. Sylveon is dead. That's it. Because I forgot Excadrill outspeeds everything. Just everything. But if I... Even if I Rock Rush, it's gonna outspeed. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else I can do here. I hate Excadrill. Well, I'll just knock off this thing's item then. And it's dead. Well, at least I got the stupid Sylveon out of the way. I'm gonna at least make it a huge problem for his entire team. It doesn't do enough to kill. Hurricane's gonna kill me. So now I gotta choice myself into something that's effective against her. Well, I guess I'm going for Dragon Pulse. They get the knockoff. I get X, so that eliminates that problem. I'm gonna do less damage, but at least I have the opportunity to change my move now. So I can actually go for Sludge Bomb. Never mind. Fuck. Well, that was not a good start. They had, like, outplayed me in every possible way. I'm gonna try to do this again, and I'm not gonna feel horribly. This thing's gonna try to burn me. In fact, it's gonna try to burn just about any member it can. But I suppose the Pokemon with all the recovery would be the smart one to leftover. I mean, not leftover, but to burn. So, expecting to burn. Smart. I can't do anything. So I'll just Spiky Shield. And I have to swap out. I guess I'll go into Sylveon. I don't know what else to do here. That was a critical hit foul play? That barely did anything. I'm gonna go for my Calm Mind and just get myself built up. They did go for the Willow, that's annoying. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. And then I will whip and Baton Pass into Diancie. Full health Diancie, 2 stages of special attack and special defense. Now I'm gonna Rock Polish. Magic Bounce is going to burn the Sableye. With a 604 speed stat, I'm gonna just wipe everything out now. This is the perfect setup. This is exactly why I was excited to use this team. Considering it's a Bug Steel type, I'm just gonna go with Diamond Storm, because it's kind of a safe play. And it did raise my defense. Got rid of their spikes, I suppose. It is a good thing. At this point, since I know Bug resists Ground, and Ground resists Bug, I'm just gonna keep using Diamond Storm and potentially getting defense boosts. Completely tanked it. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful team. I've never had this much luck with a team before, actually. So if I get this team set up, I can do just about anything with my Mega. I'm actually kind of surprised it worked out so well. Azumarill did survive the attack, but it went for Belly Drum. So I can just Moonblast it out of here. So the Rock Polish setup actually was smart. Okay, he left. I understand why. I wouldn't be mad too. But the perfect setup and everything, that's not fair. Well, I guess I'll upload and share the replay. You can find it on here. There's your link. And I'm not being like arrogant or anything about it. I just wanted to have that on there as proof this team works really well. Some of the other Pokemon may need swapped around, but what I have right here works really well. So I'm just going to move on to the second battle, and hopefully do it again. If they keep forfeiting, I'll just quit at the 35-minute mark. But I doubt they're going to do that again. So I'm just going to start with a Chestnut and get my spikes out immediately. That's always a smart thing to do. So they did start with a Keldeo. That's an easy way to get spikes out, because I know they're going to swap out. Now I'm going to Spiky Shield, just to scout out what it's going to do. It did go for the Heat Wave. So I think I'll go into the Sylveon, and if I can, I'll start setting up. The Taunt comes out. There's not going to be any setting up at all. But Sylveon's bulky enough that I'm going to just Hyper Voice and hopefully wait out the Taunt. I forget exactly how long Taunt is, though. The Deontay doesn't handle it at all. Mega Deontay protects, which just delays the inevitable, I suppose. Because now my taunt has ended. And I'm just gonna Calm Mind. Dammit Storm does a lot. I'm gonna Wish. Dammit Storm did enough. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't do enough. The defenses were high enough, it was gonna be close. No, Diamond Storm is a physical move, isn't it? That's a problem. Well, I suppose I'd have to go into a Pokemon with good defense and special defense. Would be my own Diancie. And I don't think Diancie speeds up when it Mega Evolves, does it? I have no idea. I'm just gonna be risky here in Earth Power. I'm gonna Rock Polish, actually. Because they swapped out. Okay. So now I got speed up. And I definitely outspeed this thing. So I'm gonna Moonblast, it's out of here. So the battle's even again. It's 5 on 5. Bisharp comes out. I'm just gonna Earth Power it. It's probably gonna Sucker Punch. It did not. So the Bisharp goes down. And the Landorus comes out. It does lower my attack. I think that Moonblast is gonna have to be a good idea. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you if that was a good or bad idea. I'm gonna have Doublade come in because it's going to Shadow Sneak. They're probably gonna go for the ground type move, is why I'm Shadow Sneaking. But anyway, my defense can handle it probably. It's really nice to have a priority move, and it wasn't enough. I'm actually going to Toxic, expecting to switch out. That wasn't a good play at all. I am gonna Shadow Sneak again, and it does take out the Diancie. And Tornadus comes out, and I'll just Shadow Sneak it again. I got as much damage off with this thing as I could, and I'm happy with that. So I imagine at this point it'd be dumb of me not to bring out Goodra because this is a special attacker. And I'm gonna lock myself into Fire Blast. No. I will not lock myself into Sludge Bomb. And they could be swapping out expecting a Rock type. Goodra gets me really good Rock type moves. Honestly, there's not much they can do in this situation. But they taunted, not knowing I'm actually choiced. Tornadus is going to have to go for an attack this time. Critical hit Hurricane does not confuse. And the Breloom comes out and Sap Sipper. I feel bad now. But that was a good battle. Diancie is such a rat. Holy shit. It's just taking on everything in front of it with no struggle whatsoever. It just really hates steel types. That's the only thing I've noticed. So I'm gonna start the third battle. Oh boy, we have a Klefki and a Sylveon here. Well, I'm gonna go in and set up my spikes because getting early game spikes can help out a lot. Not as helpful as Stealth Rock, but it's still nice to have. So they are definitely going to swap out. I can just throw out spikes. And I'm going to Spiky Shield to scout out. They do go for Flamethrower. They're definitely going to outspeed. Sylveon's going to be able to tank it better. And they're probably going to swap out, seeing the Sylveon, which is my chance to get a Calm Mind. Unless, of course, they have a Poison-type move or a Steel-type move. They do have a Poison-type move. I am poisoned, but I got the Calm Mind. Sylveon's gonna die. But with the Calm Mind up, I can Baton Pass into the Goodra, because it's not safe to go into the Diancie with this. Well, I suppose Diancie actually would do a good job, but it doesn't have reliable recovery, so I'm gonna have to go into the Goodra. And I'm going to lock myself into Muddy Water. I think that's a smart play. The Sylveon does come out, expecting the Dragon-type move. Muddy Water misses. I still get the Muddy Water hit. Hyper Voice crits, which probably didn't matter from the looks of it. And I might want to keep Goodra safe just in case, so I'm going to sack off the Sylveon, I think. There's really not much you can do at this point. And I can safely go into Doublade, because it's going to be able to handle it. It's going to be able to handle the Hyper Voice. It's not Specs. So I'm going to Gyro Ball. I did Protect, which was a smart play. And I'm gonna Toxic because they're more likely swapping out. Now here's to hoping that it doesn't have Guts, but more than likely it does. So I'm gonna swap out into Diancie now, because it does have good defenses. It can't knock off a Mega Stone, so I'm gonna Mega Evolve Rock Polish. They're probably swapping out. And I was actually wrong. A Drain Punch to kill. This thing must have Iron Fist then. In that case, I'm gonna go into Chestnut. And I'm just gonna Spiky Shield immediately. So it's gonna take damage. I'm gonna try to Spiky Shield again. It failed. But now I can Spiky Shield for real. There's no reason for them to keep the Conch Elder anyway. So one of their mons finally goes down, but my team is in shambles. So this thing is just kind of threatening my entire team. There's nothing I can really do against it. I can't survive the flamethrower, so... However, Pangoro... I don't think this Houndoom can really do anything to Pangoro. So I think I'm going to Choice Band into Gunk Shot, actually. Knockoff. No, they did not swap out. Oh, I fully expected the swap out. Damn it. Because well, that's it then. I'll go for the Sacred Sword, but I'm not surviving Dark Pulse. And that was it. Those were good battles. I believe that was actually my third battle too, wasn't it? I can't remember. Tell you what, whether it's 3 battles or not, I'm gonna do another one anyway. I'm pretty sure this would be my 3rd battle, but I can't remember and I have an awful memory. I don't know. I'm just going to do one more battle, forfeit or not. And I think going straight into the Sylveon is a smarter idea. Not when there's a damn Scolipede. My team does not like Scolipede that much. So I'm gonna go into Pangoro, hope it doesn't get poisoned, because they're gonna go for the Poison Ninja. They went for Toxic Spikes. So I'm going to choice myself into Knockoff. Focus Sash Scolipede Speed Boost. Smart. Endo. Very smart. All they need to do is bring in a Mon that outspeeds Pangoro. I'm not swapping it out. There's no reason to. Garchomp's just going to be their Mega anyway, so Knockoff's going to do nothing. Honestly, I don't know what to do now. Garchomp is not very fast at the moment, but now there's the rest of my team. So I'm going to Spiky Shield. No. I'm gonna Leech Seed. I should have just Spiky Shielded. But now I can safely Spiky Shield knowing that they'll attack. And this will slowly wear them down. I'm going to try for another Spiky Shield just in case, and that might be able to even finish them off if it's another Spiky Shield. I failed the Spiky Shield. I survived the burn, but the toxic damage will not kill me. So I take down the Garchomp. Well, at least I took down the Mega with a Pokemon that should have been dead. I'm gonna go into Doublade because it's the most defensive thing, I think. Most safe defensive option, plus there's no Toxic with it. They go for Belly Drum, so I'll just Toxic at them. There's now staying in it isn't safe with a Azumarill. And I'm just gonna Shadow Sneak because I have a feeling this thing is gonna one-shot me. Yeah, that was a pretty good guess. I really don't have anything else I can do here. Normal Diance's gonna take the hit better. So I'm just gonna Moonblast. Aqua Jet killed. Figured. And I mean, you're just gonna get hit by a Fairy type attack. I did get to hit first. The Fire Blast was enough to kill. So now they're gonna send out Hoopa, and I'm gonna Fire Blast again. Tank the Psychic. It did not take Fire Blast very well. Drain Punch kills. So at this point, this is a loss. But I enjoyed the game. It was fun. Yeah, I'm really happy with this team. So I'm not mad that I lost those battles. I'm just really shitty at Pokemon. But yeah, with all the work that I put into that team, and the results that I got were ranging from real good to decent. Might even use that team in the future, just OU, and just swap out some of the Pokemon that I don't feel that are as good. But yeah, if you liked this week, let me know in the comments. Tell me if I should keep doing themes or if I should just do something random next week. More than likely I will do something random next week. And considering how many options I have here, there's plenty of stuff to do. But I hope you enjoyed this special week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.